This is Audible.
Brought to you by Puffin.
Penguin presents Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Ugly Truth by Jeff Kinney. Read by Dan Russell. Hello. Just a heads up before the main event. The production you're about to experience is a 3D audio production. What does this mean? Well, firstly, in order to fully appreciate the 3D immersion, you need to be listening on headphones, because sometimes it might sound like this, or like this. And sometimes things like this might happen. So, hold on to your hats, sit back, and enjoy the ride. September. Thursday. It's been almost 2.5 weeks since me and my ex-best friend, Rowley Jefferson, had our big fight. To be honest with you, I thought he would have come crawling back to me by now, but for some reason, that hasn't happened. I'm actually starting to get a little concerned, because school starts back up in a few days, and if we're going to get this friendship back on track, something needs to happen quick. If me and Rowley really are through, that would stink, because the two of us had a pretty good thing going. He used to pull me to school on my skateboard. Can I take a rest break? It's only like 3 more blocks. Now that our friendship is history, I'm in the market for a new best friend. The problem is, I invested all my time in Rowley, and I don't have anyone lined up to take his place. The 2 best options I have at this point are Christopher Brownfield and Tyson Sanders. But each of those guys has his own issues. I hung out with Christopher for the last few weeks of the summer, mostly because he's a really excellent mosquito magnet. But Christopher is more of a summertime friend than a school year friend. Tyson is nice enough, and we like the same video games, but he pulls his pants all the way down when he uses the urinal, and I don't know if I can ever get past that. The only other kid my age who's not paired up with someone is Fregley. But I ruled him out as best friend material a long time ago. Here's Fregley. I'll bet I can fit your whole foot in my mouth. Anyway, I'm still keeping the door open a crack for Rowley, just in case. But if he wants to save this friendship, he'd better do something fast. Because with the way things stand, he's not going to come out looking very good in my autobiography. I can just see it. Craig Heffley, A Life. Chapter 8, Childhood. I used to live near this kid. I think his name was Rupert, or Roger, or something. With my luck, though, I'll go on to be rich and famous, and Rowley will still find a way to ride my coattails. He'd write a book like I Used to Be Friends with Greg Heffley by Rowley Jefferson. Saturday. The reason I don't see things changing between me and Rowley is because he's already found himself a replacement friend. Or, to be more accurate, his parents did. For the past few weeks, Rowley's been hanging out with this teenager named Brian. Whenever I go by Rowley's house, he's out in his front yard throwing a football or a frisbee with a guy